In this video, we're going to talk about morphing and the capabilities of this module. So we're going to go over some of these commands in here. To begin, we'll go over the stretch command. So if I highlight this part, pick the start and end point, you'll see we have the ability of stretching it. And when we stretch it, it converts things into a mesh, and it will actually maintain all the solids between those points. So the blends on the bottom do maintain when we confirm it. And if we confirm it, whether it's a solid or a surface, it will convert back. So it's using this mesh technology to be able to convert it. So from here, we're going to go over the bend command using the morphing modules. So we'll select our part, we'll pick the angle direction we want it to bend from, and then we're going to pick a similar aspect with the two start and end points where we want the bend to actually come from. So what this allows you to do is it allows you to put an angle, a width, a length, and a second length within your area. So I can adjust the angle, you can see how it's adjusting. It does give you some helpful warnings in here as well. So if I start changing this length around, you'll start to see that there's some warnings about intersection, and you can highlight kind of the arrow where it's showing that. So even if I confirm it, it will still apply this, but it warns you of any intersections as well. So as you can see, it does apply the solid with a new bend, and it will show where those areas are. From here, we are going to go into the twist command. So we'll select our solid, we'll pick our application points, very similar to what we were doing. And for this, we can actually apply an angle and actually twist our part. It converts it into a mesh and then allows you to twist it. Of course, when applying like the other ones, it will convert it back into a solid or a surface based on what we are trying to do. So with this, you can see how we can adjust the angle and adjust how it's going to twist that model. Very, very powerful for being able to morph and manipulate your data. So as you can see, this converts it back into the solid figure that it was with the twist. Now we're going to go over TDD. TDD allows you to basically morph this part from two pieces of wireframe. In this case, the two pieces of wireframe that you see on the screen here are going to be 20 degrees. There's a 20-degree difference between them. So right now I'm going to pick my surface. I'm going to pick the area I want to preserve. These are areas that we're not going to change. So we select this edge and everything above that edge as far as what we're trying to preserve. So from here, I'm going to pick my to and from lines. Remember, that's the 20 degree I mentioned earlier. We'll do the to and from on this side as well. So if I hit preview, it's going to morph this shape. Now, we're only morphing from these sides, but we can also add some additional geometry to this as well. So I've already drawn some stuff out here, so you can see like where these edges are right in the middle. We can add more constraining wireframe to be able to have a more accurate reading within Target Driven Deformation. So I'm just going to add some more constraints to and from. And then basically repeat this across the entire area. So I just add a few others. And as soon as I have everything selected, now I have additional constraining areas to more accurately show this 20-degree bend. So I can actually add a underbend to this part. I'm going to maintain the original bodies. You can do this on any of the commands. And you can show the before and after when we do our target-driven deformation. So as you can see the additional wireframe between each area. So additionally to the morphing module is an extra surface command that we can use. This command is called capping surface. Capping surface uses similar technology to what we use inside of the morphing modules, which converts everything into a mesh. So I'm just going to draw some wireframe around this and then join that wireframe together using the concatenate curves command. So basically just creating the wireframe that I'm going to reference with the capping surface command. So this could be a great alternative to the surface module and just add additional tools that you can utilize. So we're going to pick that boundary and then hit preview. You can see how it converts that into a mesh and uses similar technology to what the other morphing commands do. So it's converting that area into a mesh, and when I confirm it, it's going to create a nice clean surface. So in this example, if I unite this surface to the other surface, it's actually going to create that into a solid. So Operation Unite, we can create this into a solid.